So this is how it turned out after I put the pins in it, and I let the pins kind of long, like these pins right here. I left them kind of long until I got the lens and the bezel put on, and then I cut them to about 3/16 of an inch, just above, like the top of this thing, about 3/16 of an inch high. And then I used a little torch lighter type thing, and the end of this T handle here, because it's nice and smooth. I didn't want the plastic to stick to it, but I simply melted that, and then pressed this T handle on there, and waited a few seconds until it cooled and hardened, and then that was it. And so I did that to all of these. This one, these were all pins that I had replaced because they were broken off, too short to work. This one was long enough, so I just epoxied that one in place. And then the same with these two right here. The one on this side, it was epoxied in place, and then all three of these for this thing were epoxied in place because they were sticking up high enough that I didn't need to grind them off and glue new ones on. It's real tedious to get them in the right location, to glue them back in the right location. And anyway, that's that. So this is the last video before I put it back together. These gauges here, all of these needles had faded like a really pale, almost whitish orange color, except for this big one right here. That was just kind of an orange color. Anyway, I touched them up with a little bit of Tamiya paint, XF7. Anyway, so they stick out a little better. But as far as the faces, obviously I did not touch these. I just knocked the dust off of them with a duster, and that was it. And I'm going to call it good. Yes, I could have painted back in here white, taking these gauges out and painted all white, but it's close enough. I wasn't trying to go for brand new. And I don't know what this is, but it just won't come off. It's grease or grime or something. Anyway, it'll just have to stay. And I'm going to put it all back together, and I'll post another video showing what it looks like when it's all back together. I know I keep saying that, but the next video will be when it's all back together.